Hey friends, welcome back. Ever feel like your service desk is playing whack-a-mole with tickets? You solve one, another pops up, and it's the same one you fixed last week? Well, stop deja vuing your way through tickets. Jira Service Management Playbooks are here to save your sanity and maybe your coffee budget. Let's see how they work. What are playbooks? A playbook is basically your team's cheat code. It's a built-in guide that lives inside your Jira tickets. Step-by-step instructions? Check. Automations that do all the boring stuff for you? Double check. And best of all, no one has to ask, hey, how do we fix this again? So why do you need playbooks? Playbooks keep everyone in sync. They cut down mistakes, they speed up fixes, and make agents look like superheroes. Capes optional, but encouraged. When the ticket hits your queue, the playbook's right there waiting. One click and the steps start rolling. Automations fire off, audit logs keep track of progress, and you look like you've got psychic powers. Let's run through an example. So here's the playbooks on my ticket. I expand to see all the playbooks associated with this ticket, and I can see that my example here has got 3 steps. Expanding the relevant playbook, I can see those steps. The playbook steps can be instructional or they can be automated. This first one is just checking for completeness. So it's telling me that I need to check that the fields are populated. Once I've checked that, I mark this as done. And it timestamps it with my user ID as well as the date and time. The next one is also instructional, but it's got a checkbox so that I can, as I progress through the ticket, check each step off. If one of my colleagues picks up this ticket, they can easily come to the playbook and check which steps have been completed and which haven't. And once that's done, mark as done. The automated step makes your life easier. It runs automations that you would normally do by looking through the automations and finding the one that is relevant to the step. With playbooks, it tells you exactly what needs to be done. You click on run, it runs the automation. Again, the audit trail is there, the execution log, who ran, and what time. Now this automation was just adding an internal comment to my ticket. And that's what that looks like. You can see at the top that it tells you how many steps have been completed. And now we know that this one is complete. The execution logs gives you an audit trail of which steps were completed by who and what time. How do you set up playbooks? Setting one up is easy. You go to your project settings, you go to the playbooks option, you click on create playbook, you add the steps, and boom, you've got bottled lightning. Let's go through an example of setting up a very simple playbook. You give your step a name, you select the type, in this case instructional, you type in your description, you can add those checkboxes, you can number, you can bold, you add another step, step 2. This one is an automation rule, and from your rules, you select which rule applies to the step. And again, you can give it a description. And then you add the steps until you are complete. You also need to give your playbook a name. You can also set conditions for the playbook, controlling when and where they appear. So if I only want this playbook to appear in my incident issue types or work type, from the condition work type, I would select incident. And you can add multiple conditions. Or, if you want to get a bit more fancy, using BASIC or JQuil, write the conditions as to when and where the playbook appears. So there you have it, Jira Service Management Playbooks. Consistent, confident, and just a little bit magic. Build it once, run it anytime, and maybe even enjoy your lunch break. See you in the next one.